this is Chris Gorez, and this video here I made to help some of the coaches who are struggling with how to use the VertiMax with a large group of players. The first video that we made was an actual training session with 24 athletes using just 2 units of VertiMax. We had the V8 EXs, so on one side of the VertiMax, I was working on lateral quickness, being able to shuffle out and back as fast as you can for 10 seconds. And then you would rest for 20 seconds, and then do it again for another 10 seconds. For the vertical jump, again, same thing. We're working for 10 seconds, rest for 20, and then do it again, whether it be resisted or unresisted. And then on the flip side of the VertiMax, we're working on that linear acceleration. Again, the work interval is 10 seconds and 20 seconds, 2 rounds of that. If you take those 10 seconds on, 20 seconds off, do 2 rounds, that's a full minute. So what I did is I had the other 12 players who were resting or waiting to use the VertiMax, I had them in a plank because we know that core strength is going to be a big factor when it comes to vertical jump, when it comes to explosiveness. So that's part of what we do when we train with VertiMax is we want to make sure we strengthen the core. So we do the minute on the VertiMax, and then the 2 groups would switch. And then after that first set, then what you do is just rotate through. So the jumpers would then go to the shuffle would go to the linear acceleration, and linear acceleration would go to the jump. Overall, you want to be using the VertiMax for no more than 20 minutes, but in 20 minutes, I can get everybody through 6 sets. We're talking about 6 different sets of exercises that we can do on there and get everybody through an entire session using just 2 units. Another one of the drills that we did today was setting up the VertiMaxes out on the wings. What I had was the guys on one side of the VertiMax alternating and doing just a rip straight to the basket, up into a layup or into a dunk, and they would alternate. So we have 2 guys going from the left side, 2 guys going from the right side. And then on the flip side of that VertiMax, we're just doing our basic ball handling with the resistance, just teaching those guys to be able to handle the ball and advance forward with every step. So they're doing an in and out dribble, into a cross, into a through the legs, into a behind the back, and just repeating that all the way down, advancing with every dribble and every step. Another one of the drills that we did today is we set up the VertiMaxes right underneath the nail. So we're working on closeouts, getting out to the top of the key and out to the wing. Again, we had 2 players on the top of the VertiMax working over there on each side, so 4 players in total. And on the back side of that VertiMax, we're working on that pound dribble into a drop lunge, working on what we would get into on like a step back into a jump shot, or a step back into a hip swivel, whatever it may be. So another great way to implement the VertiMax, get 8 guys working at the same time, working with the basketball. I think it's such a valuable tool to be able to use on the court. So I hope you like this video, and if you like more, check out vertimax.com. You can also follow me on social media, Instagram, Trainer Gorez, Twitter, Trainer Gorez. I'm also on Facebook and on YouTube.